This is a leaf fairy. They're everywhere, appearing in hundreds in Maleficent forest. They're tiny and they fly around like butterflies. They appeared in Aurora's wedding, so they will also appear in Mal and Ben's royal wedding. I'm going to make one leaf fairy and then copy and paste a lot of them, so it looks like there are a lot of them. The creatures of the moors are coming to the wedding. The reference for these creatures are coming from Maleficent and Maleficent 2 movies. As far as I know, none of the leaf fairies have spoken, so we don't know if they can talk, but they look like they can talk. The three fairies, Knotgrass, Fittle and Thistlewit, are said to be flower pixies. I'm not sure what the differences are between flower pixies and leaf fairies. The leaf fairies seem to turn into flowers when they lose magic, just like the flower pixies. I was trying to figure out how the leaf fairies look like, but I couldn't get any detailed shots. Their appearances seem to have changed from Maleficent 1 to Maleficent 2. In Maleficent 1, the leaf fairies looked human. In Maleficent 2, the leaf fairies looked more like bugs. I went with the more human-like version. They are green all over with leaves covering the body. The wings flap like butterflies, but they look more like flower petals. There are 2 antennas and 2 large ears. In Maleficent 2, they seem to have large puffy upper bodies, but I decided to omit that because I couldn't get any detailed images of them. To make the leaf fairy, I started with a small fairy doll. I made a new head. I rolled up a ball of aluminum foil and then covered it up with some polymer clay. I baked it so I have a hard surface to work with, and then I dabbed some clay around the forehead, the nose, and the mouth. I sculpted a face. I baked the head and then painted the head green. Next, I made the green hat and the bodysuit. I was worried about the color green as it would disappear in front of the green screen. Some parts do disappear, but most parts remained intact. To make the hat, I cut out 4 tear-shaped pieces and sewed them together. I glued the hat onto the head. To make the bodysuit, I cut out 2 upper panels, 2 arms, and 2 legs. I sewed them together to make the bodysuit. I cut out some leaves and then sewed them around the neck area and also some on the leaves. I painted some veins so they look like leaves. And then I sculpted 2 ears and 2 antennas using some polymer clay. I baked them and then painted them. I glued them onto the head. I also painted the face by drawing on the eyes and lips. I dabbed some pink paint onto the cheeks and some green paint around the nose. Next, I cut out large butterfly wings from a cardboard paper. I painted one side pink and the other side blue. I'm going to flip the wings around and give some variations to the leaf fairies. Basically, I'm going to change the color of the wings to make it look like there are a lot of different leaf fairies. Finally, I painted the hands and feet green. I secured the wings with some tape so that I can take it off anytime. And then the leaf fairy is done.